Hi everyone, and welcome to part 2 of Let's Build a Family House. So first of all, I wanted to thank you all for the lovely support and feedback that I got on the first part. It made me so happy to see that so many of you were enjoying the series so far and are looking forward to seeing how this house is going to come out. And I'm really looking forward to continuing on with it too. But in this part, I wanted to fix some of the issues that we discussed in the last part, and I also wanted to work on the color scheme of the house, like figuring out the wallpaper and the coloring for the windows and the trim and all of that. But the first thing I wanted to take care of was this whole situation back here, because last time I mentioned that I thought it might be good to have the deck here wrap around because it just looks really plain in the back. So what I was thinking for that was that we could drag this out a couple tiles and then do that here as well. And then I'm just going to add on a bit of deck back here alongside the sunroom slash breakfast area. So I think is that a good amount? I don't know. Maybe it would look better if it came in that much. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I think it might look better if yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Alright, so now let's get some covering over this. So I think that's, what is that, like 3 more tiles over? Wait, hold on. There we go. Yeah, I think that's right. And then I forgot to put roofing over this, or flooring over this area, so we need to go ahead and fix that. Alright, there we go. Now that's taken care of. So, as far as the roof over here, the best idea I have is to just take this roof and just stick it here and adjust it a little bit, because I think if we try putting a hip roof back here, it's just going to look a little weird, so I feel like this is just kind of the best option that we've got. Oh, whoops, I forgot that I was going to get rid of the window. Yeah, hold on. Let me turn on the move objects sheet. So, bb dot move objects. So in case any of you don't know, this is the sheet that allows you to just place objects wherever. So I have to have that on in order to place these windows here. So we'll just get those back in. And if you have it on before, if I had it on before I did that, then it wouldn't have deleted those windows. Yeah, we've got to adjust this somewhat. Actually, let me pull that. Yeah, we got to pull that in one tile so it's not just, so it goes up to this wall. And then we've also got to lower this some as well, just so it kind of meets. Actually, I'm just going to hold down shift and pull this side in. And then, maybe a little lower than that. Yeah, it's not going to look perfect. Like, it's kind of hard with how the game is to get it to look like this roof's a part of this roof, but I think that's pretty good. I mean, I think it looks pretty decent. And then let's just, hold on, wait a minute. Let's just take these and turn that around a little bit. And I'm just going to get the staircase in back there. So maybe 4 tiles wide. Alright, yeah, that's perfectly centered. Yeah, and then we'll just get those back in there. And yeah, I think that'll look good too. And I was also thinking that now since we got this here, it would probably look better if we took these doors and just moved them over here. Yeah. Yeah, looks pretty good. And then now I can get some windows in, some bigger windows in right here, and it will look so weird. Because it would look kind of weird if I had these big windows in down here, and then up here you just had these windows. I don't know, it just wouldn't have looked quite right to me. But then again, I guess you have stuff like that on real life houses, but I don't know. In The Sims, I don't like doing that. So we could have windows all the way around, but I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's too many windows. Like, it might look better if we take out these windows and then these ones on the end. So you still have a lot of windows, but then it's not all the way around. So, you know, it's not overwhelmingly windowed or whatever. I don't know if windowed is exactly a term. Oh, and something else I wanted to bring up was that Shelby brought up having a playroom in the back of the house, and I'm not planning on adding anything back here, but I was thinking since this area is so large, maybe we could turn this little corner that we have in here now into a little play area. So it's kind of like the parents could be cooking, and then they can kind of keep an eye on their kids while they're playing over here. I think that could be cute. Yeah, so we can do that. And then this is still, so we have a door to the bathroom here, and I think this is still plenty of space to have a little table, like just a 4-seater table. And then we'll have a big area for the kitchen in here. Actually, I'm gonna just wall this whole thing off because that's kind of a weird... Yeah, I think that looks better. So we'll just have the kitchen going along. Actually, there's gonna be a door to the garage right here. we'll figure it out. We'll figure it. That's for the future. We'll get to that eventually. So yeah, this is what we've got for the back of the house. I think that does look better. I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, if you look at most suburban kind of houses, they tend to be really plain in the back, which I don't like, but I guess it saves cost. Like usually the front of the house looks really nice and you've got brick walls over the front of the house and then everything else is just siding and looks a little bit cheaper. So I guess that's, you put the money into the front of the house. But something I realized after I ended the last part was that there was actually a roof right here. On that one. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better with that bit of roof there. So let me just... Alright, I think that actually matches. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, definitely looks better with that in there. Hold on. I don't know why, but it seems like whenever I go to copy the trim off the roof, it always just wants to copy the shingles instead. It's like, for whatever reason, it's just really difficult to actually copy the trim. But, oh well. I mean, we got it there. So, now that that's done... I think I'm just going to move on to figuring out the wallpaper. So I've actually got a good idea of what I want to do. Like before I even started this house, I kind of had a vision of what I wanted to do for the wallpaper. So I was thinking that we could combine this brick. Just because I like the look of it. I've never actually used this on a house. I've only used it in apartments. But I think it could look really nice on this house. And just in case anyone's worried, I'm not going to make this whole house just brick. We're going to add something else into... Actually, no, I don't think I'm going to stick it on there. Yeah, and then I was thinking that we could pair that with this wallpaper. Because I actually like, for whatever reason, I like using this particular wallpaper, which isn't really supposed to be siding as a siding. I just think it looks a little bit better than some of the sidings we have in the game. I don't know, because for whatever reason, sometimes I'm not happy with the sidings that we get in the game. Yeah, so we'll just, basically what I'm going to do, or what I'm doing, is I'm going to make the whole upper floor of the house this, and then the whole lower floor of the house is brick. And I really like the look of it, except for this part. But I think it looks pretty nice. And then next, let's figure out the roofing. So we could go with something like... no, nope, I don't know about that. Okay, no, not that either. That could look nice. Maybe. I don't know. Then there's also the original roof we had in a darker color. I actually like how this one looks. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. So I'm just going to try that everywhere, and then we'll fix up the trim. It's a little dark. But it might look better once we fix the trim and everything. Oh, and something I want to do really quick is just put some wood flooring. So I might change this, but for now I'm just going to stick this here just so we get an idea of what it would look like if it actually had wood there. And then for the trimming, or the trim on the roof, what I was thinking was that rather than white, we could go with a brown. And we could also go with black. But, I don't know. I kind of like the brown. Yeah, for whatever reason, I just like how the brown looks on this house. And we can also change the coloring of the columns and railings to have some brown in it. I think that would look a little bit better. Alright, how does that look? What about this brown? It's a little bit lighter. I think I like, it's a subtle difference, but I think I like this brown a little bit more. Alright, so here's how that looks with this trim on it. It looks like kind of a mess now, but I think it'll look better once we figure out everything else. And why? Hold on. I just noticed, it's like, what is going on here? It looks like the wood's all messed up and crooked. Why is it doing that? That's so weird. Anyway, it's just a minor thing. Let's also figure out the foundation. Unfortunately, there's not a matching foundation. This is like the closest. We got this. I don't know which. I guess maybe the one that's on it now looks a little bit better. Yeah, I really miss how in The Sims 3 you could just paint the foundation with wall colors. I mean, I get that the foundation in this game works a bit differently, but still, it just doesn't... I don't know, it just doesn't look as good. But hopefully with some landscaping we can fix that up. I also wanted to get some trim on here. Okay, no, that doesn't match. I think there was a matching... Hold on. Does this match? Kind of. What about this? Okay, no, I think this is the closest thing, although it's kind of going into that a little bit. Let's also get that. I guess it looks fine. All right, so we gotta go in here really quickly and adjust this. Hold on. All right, there we go. Now it's out of there. And then something else that might help this is just changing, because I think this kind of matches, right? Oh, that actually matches pretty much exactly. Yeah, so if we change this to, oh, hold on, I'm gonna get the foundation back here. Actually, maybe on this spot, we should use that decking foundation, the lattice foundation. Maybe, I don't know. It might look better once I change the railings, because I want to change the railings to the coloring of this that has some brown in it. So maybe that'll help, but right now it just doesn't really look that good like that. Okay, so revisiting this, we've got, where is it? This, no, wait, hold on. This one, right? Yeah, that almost exactly matches. Yeah, it definitely looks better with more of the browns in it. And then we'll fix the windows too. I'm not going to leave those white because that just doesn't really look that good. Okay, hold on. That's the wrong one. Let's go back here and change this one. And then I'm going to change the stairs to... Let's go with this. So maybe this or perhaps that, which look better. Oh, wait. Did it even change to the second one? Oh, I like that one more. Alright, that was a weird lag there. Oh, that looks a lot better. Yeah, it looks so much better without the white railings and stuff. I'm kind of getting like a 90s suburban vibe from this place a little bit. I don't know. Although this... I don't know. The trim's not perfect. Let's actually get rid of this column. Yeah, I think it looked a little bit weird. I don't know. We'll just leave it like that. And next, let's figure out what we're going to do for the windows because this does not look good. So, okay, no, let's not go with black. I feel like a brown? No, I feel like making all the windows brown would just look way too bland. I feel like we need some kind of color, like maybe blue or green or even red. Oh, for some reason, like I completely forgot that we had this electric blue kind of a color for the windows, but not really feeling that for this house, but that's cool that we had it. Did they add that in? Maybe that was always there, but I never paid attention. Okay, no. I'm actually kind of thinking that maybe red's the best option out of these, and then we got red. Oh, okay, that's not gonna work. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get rid of these windows, and we're gonna go with all these. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, I like the red. I think we definitely need a color that's not neutral on the shutters because we just got all these neutral colors all over the house, so that kind of helps to give it a little more of a pop. And then we can even have a red front door to add a little bit more color. Yeah, I think it looks better. And we'll stick with the red, although it's a slightly different red, which kind of bugs me, but that's just one of those little details that, you know, most people probably aren't going to notice. Okay, so we got... I guess if we wanted to match, we'd have to just stick with white for it. Yeah. But I think that already helps the house a lot, just changing it to the red. And then moving around back, so I gotta replace those windows. So I think that was right. Yeah, there we go, that's how it was. Alright, so this is coming along. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm sure there's maybe some adjustments I can make to the color scheme, but I kind of like it. I feel like once we get the landscaping in, it'll start to look a lot better. I mean, really quickly, I just want to try out some of... I mean, the green could maybe work, but I'm still leaning more towards the red, but I just wanted to show a few more options really quick. Okay, no. We're just going to stick with the red. That just... Yeah, the red looks a lot better. Maybe we could even do red for these. I don't know about that. The problem with that is if I have that red, then it's going to be red on the inside of the house, and then that just always annoys me. I really wish we had better sliding glass doors that went up to the ceiling. We had sliding glass doors in The Sims 3, and I really wish we had them back. Or just at least French doors like this that just go all the way to the ceiling. Like, that's definitely something that's been on my wish list for a while. I mean, we've got some doors that go all the way up to the ceiling like glass doors, but they're modern. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just a thing that's been on my wish list since the very beginning of this game. So next what I want to do is figure out the whole garage situation, because I kind of talked about last time about how, what is right? Oh, that's probably where the mailbox is. I was like looking at that thing in the corner that looked like it was going to get deleted. Yeah, I wanted to move this over a bit so that, actually, let's move it over. Actually, that's exactly where it was. We might not be able to move it. Oh, wait, never mind. That's exactly where it was. Let's move one tile over. Because I wanted to have a little bit more room for the driveway, so we could have a driveway come out here. I think that's fine. Yeah, because I actually want to have a tile away because I just remembered we need to make a chimney here because this is where the fireplace is going to be. So we'll just get that, and I'm just going to go with the brick for the fireplace. Yeah. And then we can just add a little bit of trim up there. So first we have to go ahead and put some flooring on there. So that's 2x1. And, oh, I don't even know where that went. Okay, let's redo that. There we go. Right place that time. And then we'll just get some trim in the same... okay, maybe not that. It doesn't really come in the same color that we've used. I mean, that's kind of the same color. Maybe something a little bit bigger, though. Oh, that works. And we could take one of these fireplaces, like this one, and just stick it in here. Like, just raise it up a little bit. Just gotta type 9 to do that. I actually have to hold down Control while I tap 9 now because oh, that actually, I don't know about that. But yeah, so for the longest time, I was really good about not using 9 as a camera angle because I knew that it caused issues when trying to raise stuff up with move objects. But without thinking, I did it one time when I was working on a speed build, and now I have to hit Control along with 9 every time I go to do that, which is really annoying. So basically, you just have to set the camera angle. Yeah, you just have to set the camera angle to wherever you are. Oh, that actually looks better. I mean, I think the lighting's a little weird because there's the flooring there, but if I get rid of that, then I won't have this on it. So I think we'll just deal with the weird lighting. But I wanted to have an actual chimney in there so you could see the smoke coming out of it. Maybe look better without that. I don't know. I think it maybe looks kind of better without the chimney topper. But then if we get rid of that, we get rid of the trim. So I don't know. Although, actually, what we could do, instead of having this, we could just use the highest half wall. So that way we kind of get the, yeah, we get the look of something at the top of it, but then we don't have to actually stick something inside of it. Ooh, yeah, I think it looks a lot better. Okay, so let's just pick out a different trim. Yeah, because I don't know, it just looked kind of weird with the thing popping out the top of it, and I mean, I guess, you know, most chimneys kind of have that, but there we go. I think that looks a lot better, and then you still kind of got the look of a hole. Maybe we could take a chimney and just stick it down inside of there so that the smoke kind of comes out of it. Yeah, so we can just put this in and then not raise it up, actually. Ooh, wait, does that work? Can we change? I kind of want to change the color of the top of it. Or, actually, this could work. We could stick this one in there. Oh. Then, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it like that. So anyway, let's move over to the garage situation. So, Sophie brought up that we did get garage doors with City Living, which I kind of forgot about, but the thing is, I'm not sure if, yeah, it's these things. I don't know if that really works because it has to sit up here above the foundation, so it doesn't look like something you can actually drive into. And it looks like, I don't know, it just doesn't look quite like a garage door that you would see on a house. I don't know. Oh, we can't even, okay, we can't change, right, because this is the one that, you draw graffiti on. I don't know, it looks a little bit too industrial for the house. So I want to try something else, because I have seen some other very creative solutions for making garage doors. So first, let's get rid of the foundation in this room. And then, I'm not going to have 2 garage doors, I'm just going to have one large garage door in the center, but I think that'll look a little bit better. And, actually, first, Well, let me get some columns to border this with. But one thing I did see, I saw Stepho Sims try this, where she took those dividers that we got with Dine Out. Where are they? Hold on. Wrong category. These things. Yeah, so she took these and she raised them. I hate myself right now. I'm so used to not having to hold down control while I do that. I just did it again. Okay, there we go. I'm holding down control now. We're good. And then let me just get 9 and raise that up. So now the camera angle's set here, so I don't have to keep holding down control. I'm really mad. Like, I was so good for what? Like, the 2.5 years we've had that sheet. I was so good. And I didn't use that for a camera angle. And then I just ruined it like a month ago. Hold on. Is that... Oh, whoops. What are we doing? Oh, I raised that up too much. Okay. I think that's... Hold on. We gotta lower it again. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, so basically we could just use these like garage doors. So it's kind of like the garage doors rolled up. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it actually works pretty well. So we can go with maybe making it a darker brown to go with the trim. But I don't know about that. You don't really see many dark brown garage doors. So perhaps what we can do instead is go with more of a beige color. So that way it kind of goes with the siding that we have on the upper floor. Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it works pretty well. Actually, would this look better if we just put the brick? Yeah, it looks better with the brick. I don't know, but that's more realistic. Whatever, we'll just go with the brick. So anyway, let me put some flooring in here. Oh, we can also get the staircase. That's going to go down into here. So I'm thinking we'll just have a little 1x2 staircase. Or landing or whatever in here. I guess we kind of have no choice but to have this foundation here. It's fine though. We can stick stuff up against it. So yeah, what I was thinking was that we could have the woodworking table in here. We could also have perhaps some, I don't know, we'll just stick that there. Or maybe concrete. Maybe stick a concrete looking wall in there. Yeah, so I was also thinking that we could have some, like a treadmill and some exercise equipment here. So this is kind of like the workout area. I mean, I guess ideally I wouldn't want to work out in my garage, but it works. So we could use that as the fencing. I might change this later. I'm just kind of putting in placeholder stuff. So there we go. That's our little staircase going down to the garage. And I wanted to get some flooring in here. That kind of works. I actually had a different one in mind, though. Where was it? No. Nope. This one? Yeah, I like this one. Maybe like that. Maybe gray. It works. Actually, I don't know. It looks kind of weird right now with the lighting and everything. You know what? I think one of the other options we tried looked a little bit better. Like maybe just a plain... Yeah, let's go with that. Although I was thinking that maybe more of a warm beige concrete could look better. Because for the driveway I wanted to use that... I think they had a terrain paint that looks kind of like this. So maybe they don't. Yeah, I think there's actually a floor tile that matches that. I'm not sure if there is a terrain paint that does. But that's kind of what I was wanting to use, but there might not actually be such a thing. I don't know. So perhaps like this looked better. We'll just leave it like this for now. We can always revisit it. So let's see if we... Okay, we got this. Does that... It kind of matches. Yeah, we'll go with that for the driveway. Alright, so this is kind of a weird... Ideally, I would want this to be further over. So maybe we could... kind of... Okay, this is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be tricky. Let me soften that a little bit. Yeah, it definitely is gonna be tricky to get the right shape and to make it look like the driveway's an even width in all places. Yeah, that's looking a little jagged right there. Maybe soften up the terrain paint a little bit. I don't know, I can always... I might just touch this up on my own just because I don't really want to... Oh, that actually does match? I think that actually does match. yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time here trying to perfect it because I imagine that this isn't really the most exciting thing to watch. I could even change it to a gravel. I don't know. What I can do is I can kind of like maybe place some other stuff over this, and then you'll let me know what you think, and then before the next part, I'll just fix it up with whatever it is that I want to use rather than just spending a whole bunch of time painting and repainting this, because, I mean, it looks a little rough right now. Oh, okay, yeah, we gotta... I just want to really quickly take some of that. Okay, yeah, it's not exactly the same shape. Oh, that does not look... yeah, this is... really tricky. Okay, that's... it still looks a little weird, but it's getting better. Yeah, I'm actually not so sure about this terrain paint anymore. I mean, it kind of... I don't know. I'm not really liking how it looks with the brick of the house, so perhaps we could go with even something like this. I'm just gonna stick a few things here, like maybe that for the driveway. I think we just had a plain gravel, so that could work. Can't really use floor tile because I wouldn't be able to get the floor tile into the exact shape I want. But, you know, there's some options, so... Ooh, we got this. Pebbles, please. I like that name. That could work. Maybe this one's kind of an option. It kind of goes with that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna undo all that. Let me know what you all think for the driveway. I mean, maybe you all have some better ideas for what I can do to improve that a bit. And then I wanted to kind of figure out this. Maybe this for right here, perhaps? I don't know about that. Yeah, I always get kind of stuck when trying to figure out what to use for the paths. I want to go with... I don't want to just go with this. I want it to actually be a solid path so then we can easily border that with some plants. I mean, that could work. I mean, maybe this would even look decent out front. Maybe this looks fine, but I'm just gonna leave this how it is for now. You all can let me know what you think as far as the walkway. Another option is that I can just use some flooring, because there was some options, or some flooring like this one, which, I mean, fits in there kind of nicely, or this, okay, maybe not that, but, you know, there might also be some flooring options we can use, although I tend to like using terrain paints for walkways more because you can kind of give a little more shape to them and border them with dirt a little more easily. So I would ideally like to keep with that. I don't know, maybe I'm just being silly and this looks fine. I don't know. We could try some other, yeah, maybe it looks a little better in some other lighting. But I wanted to see how it would look if we stuck a quick tree in here. Maybe like this. Oh, it looks kind of cute. Although I am really partial to oak trees. I don't know, I just love how a good oak tree looks. So I kind of like how that looks in there. Yeah, nice. Okay, I'm not going to bother sticking any terrain paint under there, but I think that does make the house look a little bit better. And something else I was thinking was that we could move the house a little further back, and then maybe there's some way we could kind of connect these two. Although there's not really a whole lot of space on the lot to just move it back. So, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to take that tree out because I just kind of haphazardly stuck it in there. I'll figure out the landscaping in the next part because I think next time we could start on the landscaping, but I'm gonna have that be all that we do in this part, so hopefully things are starting to take shape a little more, they're starting to look a little bit better. So yeah, I'm gonna end things here, and the next part should be up this weekend. So I hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, and bye!